friends, it's Maris and I'm back with another tutorial, and this one is going to be not about hair but about my makeup. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and take this concealer and apply it to my lids. It is my favorite concealer by far. I use the concealer as a primer. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my favorite sponge as well. This is from Real Techniques. It works really well and it is very affordable. Jumping into the eyes, I will be using this light brown shade as a transition color. It is very close to my skin color, but I'm going to be using it on my crease. Then I went in with this brown shade and I actually mixed that brown shade with the shade next to it, the orangey one. I mixed those together and I also went on top of that on my crease, just to get a nice transition. Then I went in with this matte plummy shade and I popped that right on top of the other colors on my crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with a clean brush just to clean out all the edges and not have any harshness going on. Once I was done blending, I went back in with the matte plummy shade and I focused it on the crease and I slowly packed it on just to darken and intensify the color a little bit. Once I was happy with the color and the intensity of the shade, I went in and I continued to blend it in my inner corner and outer corner of my lid. Then I went in with this flat brush from MAC and I went in with the shimmery plummy shade. I really wish these shadows had names. It'll be a lot easier to describe them, but they don't. So I went in with the shimmery plummy shade and I put that all over my eyelid. That was pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Then I went in with these lashes from Vegas 9. They are my favorite, the one in the blue box, and I applied those on. I really tried to get this part in camera, but I couldn't, as well as the wing eyeliner. I'm just never in focus or in frame when I get that done. This here is the NYX color corrector. I absolutely love this product. I always apply it underneath my concealer, so I am using that right now, and I always do that first before I apply my foundation. For the foundation, I am using the Fit Me by Maybelline. I believe I am in the color 310, which is a little too dark for me at the moment, but I made it work. I usually dot it all over my face, and then I blend it out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. This foundation is just so pretty. I really love the coverage that it gives me. I'm not really big on full coverage foundations. This is a medium coverage foundation, but you could definitely build it up if you need to. So after I was done blending that all in, I went back in with my favorite concealer. This is the one from NYX. I applied that underneath my eyes, in the middle of my nose, the middle of my forehead, on my chin, and I also applied a little bit on my cupid's bow just to even everything out. And then I'm going to go back in with that same sponge and get everything nice and blended. Then going in with the Airspun translucent powder. This powder is amazing. I like it a lot. After I was done blending my under eye, I went in with one of those wedges and I just baked underneath my eye. And it makes my under eye area just really soft and smooth, and my concealer does not budge and it does not crease for the whole day. I really like this powder, and it is really inexpensive. You could get it at Walgreens for like $5. After I was done dusting off all of that loose powder, I went back in with that plummy shade and I applied that underneath my eyes just to give my eyes a little bit more dimension and just to tie the whole look in together. After that, I went in with a little bit of mascara and I also applied a white eyeliner and my waterline, but I forgot to film that in. And using the NYX contour palette, I went in with those two shades right there and I slightly contoured, and I went back in with the Airspun loose powder and I baked underneath my contour. I also contoured my nose a bit. Here I am going in with some blush, and then I went in with a little bit of bronzer, my favorite bronzer from Estee Lauder, and I just applied a little bit of that to my temples. Using that flat brush from Real Techniques, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the high points of my cheekbone, a little bit on my nose, and on my cupid's bow. I already applied my lipstick. I don't know which one it was, but I will list it down below. But here I am dusting away all that extra powder, and that is pretty much it with the look. I know this video was kind of rushed, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it and if you want to see more. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.